travelers, welcome back to another beautiful day in Railay Beach. This is definitely one of the top 5 breakfast views I think we've ever had. So today we're going on a pretty long tour of some nearby islands, the main attraction of which will be Hong Island.
There's a few different options to get to Hong Island, but we decided to go for the speedboat route. Our tour was 1,300 baht, and it includes a stop at a bunch of different islands and lunch. You know, we're just finishing up our coffees at breakfast and waiting for our 9 o'clock pickup. Looks like our boat has arrived.
We made it to our first stop. This is Lao Ding Island. It's part of the national park whose name I cannot pronounce. We'll put it down here. Tiny little island. I think there's one beach here and then one beach on the other side. You can snorkel, and there's bathrooms and a little snack shack. Looks pretty cute. There are 4 options to get to Hong Island today. Longtail group tour, a speedboat group tour, a private longtail, and a private speedboat. We opted for the speedboat group tour. It takes twice as long to get anywhere on a longtail. I would have liked to opt for the private speedboat, but it was literally like quadruple the price, so we decided for budgetary reasons we would take the group tour. The private tour, you can get a little bit more time by yourself and you can kind of tailor your itinerary. So that would have been nice, but keep in mind it is a lot more expensive. A little bit of time to swim. We only have 30 minutes here, which is not a lot. The water in Railay is really nice, but the water here is more like Koh water, so it's nice and clear, blue, but all of the water's warm. So swimming in Thailand, 10 out of 10 recommend. Okay, we're going to the next spot and it's only 5 minutes away. The second stop is just a snorkeling stop, so we're anchored off the shore. This island is actually a private island. You can't actually go on it, so the people of the boat are swimming around us in the coral, snorkeling, but we've decided to opt out this time.
Yep. Just gonna chill on the boat for this one.
Yeah. Spot number 3, we get to get out and get on the beach, do some swimming, and then we're gonna have lunch in a little while, which that's one of the reasons we picked this tour, because it included lunch, which is always a good thing.
This stop is pretty neat. There's a really nice little cove that's kind of sheltered next to some rocks that you can go and do some swimming. The water is super nice and it's got a nice little area that you can kind of lounge about also. With this tour, we're not spending a lot of time on any certain island, but we're getting kind of a mix of seeing a bunch of different places for a short amount of time. So we've got about an hour here, which is really just about a half hour to kind of swim and relax and then a half hour to eat.
Now it's time for lunch. It's a picnic tables by the beach.
So they told us the different names of all of these dishes. They're all traditional Thai dishes. I am not sure what they're called. Some different chicken dishes, a little bit of curry sauce, some fresh pineapple, coconut milk curry. Kelly approves.
A little spicy. Beautiful lagoon. We've stopped to swim for just a little bit. I don't think they normally do this, but the sun is high overhead. Luckily, the water's nice turquoise color. We're gonna jump in.
we've made it to Hong Island.
Finally! This is the whole reason I wanted to come on this tour.
Arriving on Hong Island, you're gonna have a big floating pier, so that's kind of nice. You don't have to wade out into the water to get here. There is a fee of 300 baht per person because this is part of the national park. We ended up paying that with our tour ahead of time, so we didn't have to have cash ready for that, but that might be something that you should be aware of if you're gonna be doing a tour like this. There's a few different facilities here. We've got some restaurants. We have about an hour and a half that we're gonna be staying here, so that's not a lot of time. Hopefully we'll still be able to see quite a bit.
Also remember your mineral sunscreen when you come, because there are coral reefs here.
So to get to the viewpoint, you have to go to the far end of the beach, and they said it's about 25 minutes to get to the top. I can see the platform from the beach, and it looks like the view is gonna be pretty incredible, so I'm gonna give it a shot while Kelly relaxes on the beach. Guy. Ah! The stairs are quite steep, so even though we haven't gone very far yet, it's pretty easy to get out of breath. You do come across a few different platforms on the way up, each with like a good view. But be aware that if you climb this, you're pretty much just going straight up the rock face. The stairs are very steep. There's very little flat space. Pretty much straight up and straight back down. Oh wow, I think we made it. That did not take 25 minutes, that's for sure. Oh wow, the views. Oh, it's insane. Views are really good up here. So that hike was a little closer to 10 minutes up if you don't stop. So definitely not 25 minutes. I am extremely sweaty and pretty out of breath. Really not that bad as long as you're okay getting a little sweaty. Okay, time to head back down. You'll never believe this, but at the worst opportune moment, my sandal broke. It's hanging on by a thread. Don't really want to walk down all these metal grates all the way to the bottom. So hopefully it'll last just a little bit longer for me. Out of this whole trip, this is probably the one time that I really needed shoes more than any other.
Kevin made it back and immediately jumped into the ocean because it was a hot hike, right?
Yeah, super sweaty. But when I was walking back from the viewpoint, I saw that there was a little coffee bar, and a iced Thai coffee sounds amazing right now. So that's what we're gonna go for.
You guys know I like my iced lattes, and I got caramel in this one.
Cheaper than Starbucks.
Way cheaper than Starbucks. 89 baht. Yeah, like that's less than $3, I think.
It's not bad. It's good right now. It's pretty good. Pretty good spot. Could be worse.
Was it worth it?
I'd say it was worth it.
$40 per person. Yeah, I think it's worth it.
Originally, I thought that an hour and a half on Hong Island wasn't going to be enough, but that with the lagoon and all the other places we saw, it was enough time. I was pretty pleased with what we did. There's not as much to see on Hong Island as I thought there might have been. So more time here would have been nice just to relax on the beach, but we kind of saw everything that we could see. It's not like we didn't get to hike to a different section or a different beach that we didn't have enough time to go see. There was a lot of other boats here, but honestly, it really wasn't that bad. You can kind of find a little section of beach to yourself. Now everybody's pretty much left, so that's pretty nice.
Look, I'm here by myself. most people have left, but come late in the afternoon, I guess. It closes at 4:30, so don't come then, but I guess if you come at like 1, you have a couple hours where it's not super crowded, at least in May. I don't know how the high season is. But
right now it's 2:30.
yeah, it's 2:30 and there's not that many people left. I guess most of the boat tours have left already. We took the boat back to Railay Beach and we're back at our hotel. We needed to regroup a little bit. That was a very long day.
It was pretty warm too.
But it ended up being awesome. We were a little worried about the weather because we've hit a little bit of rain on this trip, but it ended up being great. Yeah, that was a really interesting trip. I really didn't know what to expect, but we saw some beautiful beaches and the scenery in southern Thailand is just insane.
Yeah, it was really nice. Can definitely recommend it. If you're interested in doing a tour like this one, we will link it in the description, the tour that we bought.
And if you have any questions, please drop them in the comments below and we'll do our best to answer them. And as always, if you like this video, give us that thumbs up. And until next time, this is Kelly and Kevin from The Awkward Tourists. Peace out. Hello YouTube, welcome to my crib. This is Villa 311 at the Conrad Koh Samui. Kevin made it back and immediately jumped into the ocean because it was a hot hike, right?
Yeah, super sweaty. Hot hike. Hike, hike.
Very, very nice beach, except I seem to have pissed off some ants and I'm pretty sure I just got bit by one. I already have enough mosquito bites, I don't need ant bites too. It was only $40 a person, 40 bucks a person, guys.